Ruchi Singh for a meaningful welcome.
Welcome to our honorable chief guest, Mr. E. Prasad Rao, Chairman, Paramita Group of Schools. Our Managing Director, sir, Ms. Dr. Prasanna Mandava. Respected Principal, sir, Mr. C.M. Ganapati. Our Directors, Ms. Yashashwini, Mr. Govardhan Reddy, Mr. Mahesh Babu, Mr. Anirudh Reddy, and other guests, Mr. Srinivas Dasari, Mr. KVV Satyanarayan, and Mr. Karunakar Rao. Welcome to the good evening and welcome to our first Founders Day. It is with immense to our first Founders Day of Ortus International School. Today is more than just a date on the calendar. It marks a historic milestone. The moment our collective dream took form and a journey of purpose and promise began. Ortus was envisioned not merely as a place of learning, but as a space where knowledge builds character, curiosity sparks innovation, and values shape future citizens who are rooted in heritage while ready to embrace the future. Our theme, Viraat, inspired by India's great dynasties, reminds us that civilizations flourish when guided by wisdom, courage, and creativity. These values continue to guide our mission as we lay the foundations of a legacy of excellence. This inaugural Founders Day is special because it reflects what we believe in most: 100% participation. Every child you will see on stage today represents our conviction that beyond the classroom. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our founders, the management for the vision, to our principal and teachers for their dedication, to our parents for their trust, and to our students, the true heartbeat of Ortus. As we celebrate this beginning, let us look ahead with hope and confidence. May today fill us with pride in our roots and faith in the remarkable journey that lies ahead. Let me close with a few lines that capture the spirit of this day. Where young hearts wander seeking paths unknown, and every mind awakens with the light, here seeds of thought and courage are sown to guide each soul towards visions shining bright. Thank you, and once again, welcome to the first Founders Day of Ortus International School. Let the celebrations begin.
We are grateful to Ms. Ruchi Singh for a meaningful welcome, which has beautifully opened our gathering this evening.
Ortus, meaning, origin, rising, and new beginnings, stands before you as a young institution with a bold and purposeful vision to nurture not only informed minds but enlightened hearts, not only achievers but responsible and compassionate citizens of tomorrow. This evening marks our first Founders Day, a milestone shaped by courage, guided by conviction, and inspired by the belief that education has the power to shape foundations and civilizations.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is said that institutions flourish when guided by enlightened leadership. Today, we are honored to welcome Dr. E. Prasad Rao, a distinguished educator and change maker whose vision dedication to society, and pursuit of excellence resonate deeply with the values we uphold as a school. A true visionary, Dr. Rao has significantly influenced contemporary school education through his tireless leadership and commitment. As the chairman of Paramita Group of School, he has created an educational ecosystem that empowers students to take ownership of their learning, making it engaging, meaningful, life-relevant, and holistic in both design and practice. Beyond institutional leadership, he has demonstrated exemplary dedication to inclusive education at the district level, transforming learning experiences in government schools despite limited resources. Under his guidance, students have become confident TED-style speakers, actively participated in science and mathematics clubs with 100% engagement, and earned accolades at district and national level science and mathematics exhibition. Reflecting his relentless drive to create opportunities for every child to excel. His presence today is both a privilege and an inspiration to our entire learning community. We extend our deepest respect and gratitude to our honorable chief guest. Kindly join me in expressing appreciation with a warm applause.
Music has the power to unite hearts and elevate souls. It is said that when voice and devotion meet rhythm, prayer takes form. This evening, as we stand at the threshold of a new legacy, we invoke the divine through rag, dhun, and tal, three elements that transcend time, carrying the essence of ancient musical tradition. Through these sacred vibrations, we awaken a spiritual resonance that connects past wisdom with the promise of our future.
Today, we welcome not just guests into a celebration, but students into a vision, into leadership shaped by values, and into dreams that dare to make a difference. In Indian tradition, lighting the lamp symbolizes the triumph of knowledge over ignorance and hope over uncertainty. To formally commence this historic celebration and set the tone for this memorable evening, I now invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. E. Prasad Rao, our Managing Director, Dr. Prasanna Mandavagaru, Directors, Ms. Yasaswini, Mr. Govardhan Reddy, Mr. Mahesh Babu, Mr. Anirudh Reddy, and other guests, Mr. Srinivas Dasheri, Mr. KVV Satyanarayana, and Mr. Karunakar Rao, and other members of the management to kindly proceed for the lighting of the lamp, invoking wisdom and blessing for our school journey ahead.
Deepa
melodious start to our program. Please put your hands together for our talented singer. Ladies and gentlemen, a symbol of wisdom and enlightenment.
Dance is not merely movement. It is a joyful declaration of arrival, energy, and hope. Dance is the language through which energy becomes expression and emotion becomes visible. Every beginning calls for a celebration, and in Indian tradition, classical dance has been long that offering, welcoming the divine and honoring those who arrive. In ancient temples and royal courts, dancers greeted deities and dignitaries through movement, rhythm, and expression. Each mudra held meaning, each graceful posture carried devotion. When rhythm aligned with breath and intention, the body itself became a prayer, awakening emotional intelligence, discipline, and inner awareness. This evening, our young performers continue that timeless tradition. Through rhythmic footwear, expressive eyes, and purposeful gestures, they open hearts, invoke blessings, embody the joy of welcome, the dignity of heritage, and set the spirit for the celebrations to unfold. Let us receive this welcome dance as a tribute to heritage, an invitation into joy, and a celebration of a journey we begin together.
Swami
our celebration. Let us applaud the performers and it gives me immense pleasure to invite our principal, Mr. C.M. Ganapati, to the stage to present the school report. This presentation will walk us through the journey of our foundation year, reflecting key milestones, collective efforts, the meaningful progress made across academics, co-curricular initiatives, and the community partnerships. The report stands as a testament to the dedication of our learners, the commitment of our faculty, and the unwavering support of our parent community. With this perspective, may I request Ganapati sir to address the gathering and share the school report. Let us welcome sir with a very warm round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected parents, grandparents, faculty members, distinguished guests, and dear students. Thank you for joining us for the inaugural Founders Day of Ortus International School. It's an honor to address you in the foundational year, a year marked by commitment, collaboration, and steady progress. Although I joined the institution recently, it's my privilege to acknowledge and present the collective journey accomplished thus far. The institution foundation and readiness. This inaugural year focused on laying robust systems essential for the new school's academic culture and learner development. The key milestones include commencement of the school operations in December 2024, launch of the Summer Quest program in April-May 2025, engaging learners from nursery to grade 6 in diverse hands-on experiences, recruitment and onboarding of trained facilitators across grades nursery to 6, classroom preparation and readiness of learning environments. 2 weeks of professional development for faculty on pedagogy, classroom management, and academic planning was done. Baseline assessments and a 1-month bridge course to understand learner profiles and close the early gaps. These early systems and learning initiatives supported readiness, built classroom culture, and established shared expectation for instructional quality, enabling students to begin their academic journey with confidence and connection. The school focused on assessment transparency, learner feedback, and strong home-school partnership. Key academic milestones included term assessments completed in term 1, Olympiad participation in multiple subjects, structured parent engagement through multiple touch points, including the parent orientation program and coffee meets at the beginning of the year, followed by parent-teacher meetings after each assessment cycle to review progress and align expectations. Inauguration of the Reading Circle, a parent community library envisioned by the Managing Director, designed to promote at-home reading habits and embed daily reading routines in every household. Introduction of digital reading and learning applications to enhance language fluency and provide parents with real-time avenues to monitor and support their child's literacy development. These platforms enabled informed academic decisions and collaborative planning for every learner's progress. Learners engaged in diverse opportunities to build communication, creativity, teamwork, and confidence. Highlights included Student Council Investor Ceremony, school-wide assemblies ensuring full learner participation. Cultural observances including Janmashtami, Dashera, Diwali, Independence Day, and Christmas celebrations. Inter-house competitions such as dance, recitation, and photography were conducted. Sports Day, showcasing discipline and sportsmanship. Students earned recognition beyond school in events such as sports, classical dance, abacus, and spell bee competitions, reflecting growing confidence and skills. These events reinforced holistic development aligned to the school's philosophy. Experiential approaches strengthen conceptual understanding and real-world applications through global perspectives, public products linked to community occupations and heritage. Infinity Quest, science and mathematics presentations were held. Sustained climate action, inquiry in collaboration with Bubble Films under Global Perspective Project. Field trips to strengthen learning through exposure and observation. Such engagements laid early foundations for inquiry, agency, and student voice. The school prioritized holistic development by integrating physical health, emotional growth, and social responsibility through medical health camp for all grades, ensuring preventing care and health awareness. Social emotional learning sessions embedded across classrooms to strengthen empathy and self-management. Hope Enhanced community donation drive, enabling students to support children in need. Together, these initiatives nurtured compassion, well-being, empathy, and a sense of civic responsibility among learners. The founding year strengthened meaningful engagement between families and the school. Parent participation in PTMs, celebrations, competitions, and outreach initiatives reflected trust and shared ownership. The school acknowledges the essential role parents played in anchoring the institution during its early developmental phase. As we look back on this foundation year, we recognize that our progress has been the result of collective effort. The commitment of our teachers, the steady growth of our students, and the constant support of our parents have shaped the school's early trajectory. As we move into the coming academic year, our focus will be to deepen academic rigor and classroom practices, strengthen assessment and feedback systems for continuous improvement, broaden co-curricular pathways across arts, sports, and clubs, enhance student well-being through structured pastoral care, sustain a culture of excellence anchored in core values. In terms of institutional development, the school has secured state board affiliation. The Cambridge School affiliation visit has been completed and final approval is expected in January 2026. The CBSE affiliation process will commence in the upcoming academic year. Additionally, beginning next year, the school will institute the Shomidas Awards for Outstanding Teacher and Student, reflecting our commitment to recognizing merit and promoting academic leadership. Today's event is the showcase of holistic development, learning, involvement, dedication, responsibility, and collective empowerment of student voices and talents, reflecting a journey of intentional learning experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, This foundation year was a transformational story, a phoenix rising against the odds of doubt, delays, a first-time fervor. We thank our incredible parents profusely for entrusting us with your children, for attending PTMs, cheering at events, and believing in our vision when others hesitated. You have sculpted these wonders. And to our learners, our true heroes, you have filled this year with laughter, learning, and legacy. As we applaud your journey, know that this is just the beginning. Here's to more victories, more joy, and let's celebrate.
Thank you, sir, for sharing school's remarkable journey.
The youngest stars of Ortus International School now step into the spotlight, carrying wonder in their eyes and purity in their hearts. At this stage in their world, imagination knows no bound. Thought flows freely, unhindered by rules or judgments, and every movement springs from joy. The dream fearlessly explore instinctively and create without hesitation. Just as every great dynasty began as a spark in the mind of a dreamer, these tiny footsteps mark a beginning filled with infinity possibilities. Their dance becomes a gentle reminder that enduring legacies are born from innocence and curiosity, the same qualities that precede innovation and greatness. Tonight, in these tender footsteps and spontaneous smiles, we witness the earliest echoes of that same fearless beginning where vision is limitless and courage is instinctive.
Let this performance remind us that every future empire, invention, and achievement begins here, with a heart untouched, a mind wide open, and a step taken without fear. Ladies and gentlemen, with warmth and encouragement, let us welcome our nursery students on the stage as they present their performance.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
stars lit up the stage with joy and energy. Let us celebrate their adorable performance with loud applause.
But their musician blends classical orchestral depth with folk-inspired melodies, creating a soaring emotional landscape that is both stirring and soulful. Through disciplined practice and shared vision, these young musicians demonstrate the collaboration and intent that shaped great civilizations, reminding us that progress is born when individuals work in synchrony towards a common purpose.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our school orchestra as they carry us into a world where sound becomes expression and music becomes memory. Naturally replaces chaos. An orchestra reflects society at its best when diverse voices align towards a shared purpose. Such synchrony mirrors the way great civilizations have flourished across time. Through disciplined practice and shared vision, this young musician demonstrates the collaboration and intents that shaped great civilization, reminding us that progress is born when individuals work in synchrony toward a common purpose.
Feliz Navidad.
creativity and musical expression, and for filling the space with warmth and festive harmony. Let us applaud for their effort.
Behind every institution that rises with purpose, there stands a leader who sees beyond the present. Our Managing Director, Mr. Dr. Prasanna Mandava Garu, has nurtured a vision that honors experience while empowering youthful innovation. With thoughtful intent, he has brought together two generations of empowering youthful innovation, the seasoned and the new, bridging wisdom and energy, tradition and modernity. Just as tonight's theme reminds us that the past and present come together to shape a brighter and stronger future, his leadership embodies this philosophy in action. It is now my privilege to invite our respected MD Sir to address the gathering and share the vision, journey, and aspirations that laid the foundation of this institution. Please give a big round of applause.
Good evening. Respected Chief Guest of the day, Prasad Rao Garu, my colleagues at Ortus Board, Sri Govardhan Reddy Garu, Mahesh Babu, Anirudh and Ashishwani, my colleagues from People Combined Family, dear parents, teachers, well-wishers, and our school mentor, Sri Karnakar Rao Garu, and my wonderful students. Today marks a milestone, our very first Founders' Day. As I stand before you, I am filled with immense pride, not because everything has been perfect, but because of what we have built together in these early months. Let me be honest with you. This year has tested us. We have faced enormous delays, many adjustments, and many more challenges that we didn't anticipate. But you know what? These very challenges have taught us our most important lesson, and it is the same lesson we want our children to carry throughout their lives. That is the joy of learning beyond four walls. When we talk about modern education and technology, we often imagine smart boards, tablets, and digital classrooms. Yes, these tools are coming to our school and they will enhance learning. But I want to share something more important with you today. Education in 21st century is not about having the devices and buildings. It is about creating a love for learning that goes beyond buildings and devices. Have you noticed the excitement in your children's eyes when they come home from school? That sparkle, that eagerness to share what they discovered today. That is the foundation of true education. Our teachers have created the right environment in the available spaces. They have turned curiosity into lessons and questions into discoveries. Joyful learning requires passionate teachers and curious minds. And we have both. The world our children will inherit is changing faster than ever before. The job they will have might not even exist today. So what is our role as educators and parents? We are not just filling their minds with facts and memories. We are lighting a flame of curiosity that will burn throughout their lives. A lifelong learner does not stop at grade 6, grade 12, or at university level. They keep asking questions, exploring, and growing at 30, 50, 70 years of age. As Henry Ford said, Those who stop learning at the age of 20 or 50, they will become old. But those who continue learning stay young forever. So our wish is to see our children forever young by building in them a love for learning. When technology comes to our school, and it is coming, it won't be about replacing learning. It will open a new window to the world. Your children will learn to code, yes, but more importantly, they will learn to think logically. They will use digital tools, but more importantly, they will learn to ask, how can I use this to solve real problem? In coming decades, your children will face changes we cannot imagine. New technologies, new challenges, new opportunities. The greatest gift we can give them is not a perfect, unchanging environment. It is the confidence to embrace the change, the creativity to find solutions, and the courage to try new paths. Initially, they may fail to cope up with change, but that is how they learn new things meaningfully and come back with courage. It is not about never falling down. It is about learning to get back with wisdom and grace. As we add more technology and expand our programs, there will be new challenges. Some experiments will succeed brilliantly, and others will teach us valuable lessons. And that exactly the environment where resilience grows, where it is safe to try, to stumble, and to grow stronger. Dear parents, I want to make you a promise here. The infrastructure will improve. Construction will begin immediately after getting permissions. Sport facilities will be ready by Jan end. Technology will be integrated thoughtfully, but these are all just tools. Our real commitment is this. We will continue nurturing teachers who see potential in every child. We will continue creating an environment where learning is joyful, where questions are celebrated, where mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. We will prepare your children not just for examinations, but for life. Not just to know answers, but to ask better questions. Not just to use technology, but to use it meaningfully. Not just to cope up with change, but to lead it. And my dear students sitting here today, my left side and right side, you are not just learning a temporary building. You are pioneers, the first batch of this school. Years from now, when you see this school flourishing with all its facilities, you will remember that you are here at the beginning. You loved learning even when the sport fields was not ready. You showed resilience when things were not perfect. That is the spirit of true learner. That is the quality that will take you anywhere in life. So today, as we celebrate our first Founders Day, we are not just celebrating what we have. We are celebrating what we are becoming together. A community of joyful learners, adaptable thinkers, and resilient individuals ready to embrace whatever tomorrow brings. Thank you for your trust, your patience, and your partnership in this beautiful journey. Here is to learning, growing, and building the future together. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2026. Thank you once again for the trust and confidence what you people are showering on us, and we will live up to your expectation. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your inspiring vision and articulating a clear path forward for Ortus International School. Your leadership reminds us that legacy and innovation must walk together to create a future of purpose, responsibility, and meaningful change. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request the audience to acknowledge his address with a warm and wholehearted applause.
Our students from EY1 are now ready to light up the stage and our hearts as they step forward with boundless energy and bright smiles. Dancing to the song, Such a Beautiful Day, their performance celebrates the simple yet powerful emotion of happiness, positivity, and enthusiasm, the very spirit with which every meaningful journey begins. Through rhythm and joyful movement, they reflect optimism, hope, and the promise of new possibilities, reminding us that even when young hearts dance with confidence, the future shines brighter. Let us encourage our learners of early years one with a warm round of applause.
Sky. Watch the clouds above and search for a rainbow. I see a kite fly by and I say hi.
Hello, kite!
Come on and spread your wings so we can take flight. Then I fly, fly, fly like a kite. I feel strong, strong, strong as a tiger and as big, big, big as a giraffe. So high, high, high. And I jump, jump, jump like a kangaroo. Swim, swim, swim. I come up to you. I take, take your hand if that's okay. And I say, such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Then I fly, fly, fly like a kite. I feel strong, strong, strong as a tiger and as big, big, big as a giraffe. So high, high, high. And I jump, jump, jump like a kangaroo. Swim, swim, swim. I come up to you. I take, take your hand if that's okay. And I say, such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Then I fly, fly, fly like a kite. I feel strong, strong, strong as a tiger and as big, big, big as a giraffe. So high, high, high. And I jump, jump, jump like a kangaroo. Swim, swim, swim. I come up to you. I take, take your hand if that's okay. And I say, such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Then I fly, fly, fly like a kite. I feel strong, strong, strong as a tiger and as big, big, big as a giraffe. So high, high, high. And I jump, jump, jump like a kangaroo. Swim, swim, swim. I come up to you. I take, take your hand if that's okay. And I say, such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day.
That was delightful and full of enthusiasm. Let us cheer for our performance with big round of applause.
We look to the past, not to remain in it, but to draw strength from it. The virtues that endure across generations become guiding lights, illuminating the road ahead with lessons carved in time. Every great civilization or achievement began with a dream, clear in purpose and anchored in conviction. In that spirit, our learners from early years too, onto the stage as young dreamers, inspired by what come before and eager to shape what lies ahead. Their performance symbolizes imagination guided by thought, enthusiasm channeled with purpose, and dreams beginning to take form through intention and planning.
Through graceful movements and vibrant expression, they portrayed the movement when vision first became action, when possibility meets preparation and aspiration begins its journey towards reality. Let us welcome our young learners with warm applause as they dance their first step towards the future.
Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, guess we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, cause we can see it. Here's to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come with me. The door is open every day. This one plus two rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, guess we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, cause we can see it. Cause to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Cause to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. We are the dreamers, we make it happen, guess we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, cause we can see it. Cause to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah.
What a vibrant presentation by our students of EY2. Please join me in appreciating their efforts.
We now arrive at a moment that adds depth, direction, and distinction to this historic evening. Leadership is shaped by vision, experience, and a commitment to serve. We are truly honored to be guided by such leadership today. It is my proud privilege to invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. E. Prasad Rao, to address the gathering and share words of wisdom that will inspire our young learners, encourage our educators, and strengthen the journey of our school community. May I request our honorable chief guest, Dr. E. Prasad Rao, to kindly grace us with his address.
Thank you so much. शरदिंदु विकास मंदहासाम स्फुरदिंदीवरलोचनाभिरामाम अरविंद समान सुंदरास्याम अरविंदासन सुंदरीम उपासे. Good evening, dear parents, dignitaries, my friend Prasanna Mandava, all the other board of directors, Prasad Garu, dignitaries, dear parents, grandparents, and lovely children. I deem it my privilege to be part of you today. The celebrations, the Founders' Day, Viraat, the echoes of time, all merged into one. Like all the rivers merge into the sea, all these merge into a thing called quality. As I'm given 15 minutes time, I would stick to my time. So, I always have a feeling that every child is born with greatest potential, which you cannot imagine. Because I worked with more than 1.5 lakh kids. When I talked to them, listened to them, they reflected their diverse intelligences, which is very difficult for the teachers to sometimes, parents sometimes to identify. In the last 1 hour or so, the teachers, the students, the way they have been maneuvering the program, absolutely fantastic. My heartfelt gratitude to all the teachers and the entire team of Ortus International School. So, how does a child sparkle? What should we not do? That's more important, but not what should we do. If we can, I think, keep this, is it available? What should we not do is more important. We all do good things to our kids, schools, parents, grandparents, we do good things. But somewhere along the line, I have experienced parents, guardians crossing the line. What is that line? That line is to make the child think and feel that the child is incapable of doing, incapable of what you call contributing. Shall I? Okay. Okay. So, the incapability is built into the mindset of the children nowadays. Unfortunately, it's a very sad thing. Every human brain, if I tell you an example of a person whom you all of you know, in grade 4, The teacher sent a letter to the mother through the boy. The boy gave that letter to mother. Mother opened the letter and read like this. Dear so-and-so Anne, I am so happy that your student, Master so-and-so, has been doing absolutely very well in education, academics and everything. I am really proud of your son. The boy was very happy as the mother read that letter. Times flew. After another 20-25 years, mother passed away. He became one of the greatest persons in the world. Today also we know him because of this. That man, he was married, had children. When he was opening the oldest boxes, he found the letter written by the teacher. Curiously picked up and opened the letter, and the letter said, Dear so-and-so, I'm sorry to say that your son is unfit to come to the school. Is unfit to come to the school. My request to you is that from tomorrow, don't send the boy to the school. But mother converted that message into a highly positive message, put it in her heart, and conveyed what a true mother should convey to the child. And that boy became Thomas Alva Edison, who created this light. It's a living example. So normally what happens is, the greatest potential is arrested sometimes by parents, sometimes by schools, sometimes by elders. But if you open, Prasanna was talking about giving them joyful journey, amazing. If a child goes through a joyful journey, then I think the entire future will be different. So as you look at it, look at this row. We always do something that we tie the children so they are restricted in their elements. But even sometimes at homes, parents also, they all love the children, very, very factual. Nothing wrong about it, but then sometimes they use the words, language, emotions that they sometimes harm the children's growth. So parents will have to be very cautious when you use a word of feeling, an expression of body language, which will impact. The children will become what you are, not what you say. Please let me remind, the children become what the teachers are, not what the teachers teach. They keenly observe and then build up their thought process, thinking process. So every minute, as you say, it's about time. Today's theme is time. Time instructs, time guides, time facilitates, time makes you grow, time gives you challenges. It's about time, time, time. But how do children use the time in the present is the most important thing. So as I proceed, normally during childhood, this age, false assumptions go into the brain of the children. That you cannot do everything. I have to do most of your work. You have to read and write and study. You cannot take a risk. You cannot take a risk. I do everything, including putting food in the mouth, carrying the bag, dressing up, putting him in a car. I do everything. You simply go like a robo. Parents, this will not work with these children. These children are far more intelligent than you think. Parents do not properly estimate their children. I am telling you with authority, with my experience,
with my negotiation with thousands of children. So that's the most important thing. So let's not keep open false assumptions. Let us see on the face of the child an Einstein, Edison, Dr. Kalam, maybe as he said, Ford. We don't know one day what will happen. But their nursery years, LKG, UKG, grade 1 and 2 years will have to be very, very inviting, very emotionally connected in the school, at home, that their voice is heard, that they are respected, they are valued. That's the most important thing. If the child is not valued, he will not value others. And it's important for us to understand that they need to be valued. Now, for example, right from the beginning, if the child is reared like this, you make all the restrictions. You take all the decisions. Father takes, mother takes decisions when the child can take decisions in small way. If he cannot take a small decision now, he will not be able to take a decision tomorrow. So our children, along with academics, all the activities, the children should be able to take decisions. Now here the elephant is tied to a big chain. It tried and failed. But after some time, the elephant is tied to a small rope. Now the elephant began to believe, false belief, that it cannot liberate itself from the chain. Even elephant will not try anything here. And elephant will give it up, will never ever be successful. So when we tie something to the child, it should not become a boundary. It has to be a boundary-less growth for the child. That is the most important thing. So as we move forward, learning does not happen when the child's energy is depleted, reduced. A full energy ridden child can do miracles. We have to ensure that these children, every boy, every girl, persists with that kind of energy. Once you take the energy out, you can't expect higher goals. In an office, in an organization, in anywhere, like Inadu Prasad Garu is there. I know how much of energy there in that organization. He was there in Karimnagar for about 10 years. So what kind of energy is there in that organization? How it thrives for 4-5 decades. So please remember, in the house energy, in the school energy, in the community energy, that is the most important thing. Now, this is called the limited mindset. We have all become victims of limited mindset. Why should there be limited mindset? The child should be made to feel that I can do anything. I will be able to do anything. That it is okay to fail. Dear parents, please remember, it is okay to fail, but it is not okay not to make an attempt. It's okay to fail. I fail today. It doesn't matter, but I learn a lot from my failures. But if I don't even try, how do you expect me to grow? Its most important thing is that, and please do not expect the children to write accurately, speak accurately, read accurately. Let them read the way, but you can improve step by step, stage by stage, minute by minute. That is the most important thing. Now, but what if, for example, if you can convert this rope into a story, a positive story for a child, how to do that? Now, schools and families come together to build this limitless mindset. I am telling above our shoulders, something is sitting here which is more than a supercomputer. Which is more than a supercomputer. Unfortunately, human beings have not learned to use full potential of the brain. And that cannot happen if the childhood passes without actually exposing the child's brain to critical thinking, to creativity. That's the most important thing. So the families and the school because Prasanna I know very well, is a good friend of mine. We always talk about education, education, and education. And I think the children are in very, very safe hands. Now, how to move? This is a very important thing. What is this move? We are telling, move your body. If the children move their body, they move their minds. If they are not moving their bodies, they will never ever move their brains, which will give them an empowered intelligence. It's number one. Please ensure how you make your children move. Then feelings. Nowadays, children have become almost robotic. They should be able to express their feelings, their happiness, sadness, their feelings. Naturally, they should be able to share with the parents. And we have to, of course, have academics, but this emotional connect, emotionality, EQ, that's the most, not IQ alone. EQ also is very, very important. Next, into the community. Now the school has gone into the community to do certain things. So let the children go, merge with the community, learn from the community, do service to the community. Let you move to create, that is your creative element. Education is not rote memory. The child will have to create, discover through what you call complete internalization, complete involvement, total engagement. Then with values, please remember, if our children are not reared with values today, tomorrow they will be without values. The society is changing a lot. The world is changing. But now if they learn those values, values can be caught from mother, father, grandparents in the school. We cannot teach values. These children understand only when we actually live in true values time. Next one is with awe and wonder. These children should be able to experience that awe, that wonder, that excitement, that amazement, the feeling of achievement, the discovery, and the feeling of insight. So all those things will make children love what they are learning, do what they are doing. That is the most important thing. So now a limitless mindset makes the impossible possible. I have seen children become collectors, superintendents of police. They were nothing till grade 9 and 10. But with little bit of training, facilitation, guidance and mentoring, children really rose and then they proved to the world that they are capable of. So my suggestion to all of you is, please never ever transmit that negative energy into the child. We may have challenges in our homes, but our challenge should not be transferred to the child. The child will have to grow in a very naturally developing atmosphere, environment, and families make children or mar children. Relationships make children or mar children, and it is the most important thing. And focus on education happens only when the child feels good about himself. If the child feels bad about himself, then child will not be able to go to the stage where he can. And before I conclude, time you're talking about, please remember, let's not go to the past. We will go to the past to get the best things. We do that. But I have seen most of the people in the community, parents, they live in the past. They talk to the children about the past, the children's errors in the past, the children's mistakes that they committed in the past. Or the parents are worried about the future. My request to all of you is, when you love your child, de-link yourself from the bad past and de-link yourself from unnecessary worries about the future. Totally focus only on the present. Today, as of now, how can I be helpful to my daughter, son, as a true mother, as a lovable mother and father? Once you decide, that will be the final thing. And my last slide goes, and this is the thing. And these two people, all of you know where we are flying today. When they started doing this, they actually were not encouraged by anyone. Scientists said, you cannot fly. All people in the town said, you cannot fly. But they didn't give up. They went on. Finally, they flew. When they flew first flight in the country on December 17, 1903, nobody gave him any shawl or bouquet. No newspapers covered. Some people commented, in that area, there is a beach, lot of wind was there, therefore you could fly. Nobody recognized. But today, we recognize those two Wright brothers because they were so much determined. They were so much determined. That's how the children take their own decisions. Now, please, this slide. Knowledge is power is gone. Knowledge into action. When there is no action and there is no power. Previously it was knowledge was power, but knowledge with action, then definitely that leads to power. Now, our role, the role of parents and our schools is not to clear their path, but it is to convince them that they have wings to fly eternally into the future. And lastly, the greatest gift we can give them is not a map, but the belief that they can draw their own map. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. God bless all of you.
We request the parents of students of nursery to please take the students from the entry gate on the left-hand side. The dispersal will start now. May I now request our respected directors, Shri Govardhan Reddy Garu, Shri Mahesh Babu Garu, Shri Anirudh Reddy Garu, and Shri Prasanna Mandava Garu to kindly come forward and felicitate our esteemed chief guest as a token of respect and love. May I request everyone to please give them a warm round of applause. The dispersal of students of early years 1 will now begin. We request parents to kindly come to the entry gate and pick up their kids.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating address. We value your presence and perspective, and we look forward to carrying forward the inspiration you have shared with us this evening. Kindly join me in a hearty round of applause.
I now request the parents of early years 2 students to pick up their kids from the entry gate that side. Ladies and gentlemen, to unveil the timeless theme that anchors this evening's celebration, we now invite Mr. Syed to grace the stage. It is through his thoughtful vision that the concert and the script of this grand theatrical presentation took shape. He will lead us into a world of our historical heritage and take us on a journey into our nation's glorious past. Please put your hands together for Mr. Syed.
I was hearing to Mr. Prasad sir speaking, and one thing that really hit a nice stone onto my head was that people wonder. Do you wonder? Why am I wearing a crown on my head with a mobile phone in my hand? With an attire of a suit, ready for an event like this? Do you wonder? Oh, yeah. Do you wonder? See, a small vocal modulation can get a response from people. How beautiful. That's why we need theatre. Theatre is like giving a birth to something that was long dead. History. This crown that I am wearing on my head, they say it was a symbol of power. But today, if I wear it, I would look like a clown. Because the power is here. AI, technology, that is where power is. Every top politician in the world is using AI. Social media, this is power. Do you think we could go back to that particular era, find out what the power was for them, learn from it, find the peace, and come back and implement in the future? Is it possible? Only in theatre. Only in drama. Definitely possible. Do you all agree? Please be louder. Do you all agree? Thank you. So wait for what's going to come.
5 curious learners from Ortus step into the world of ISRO today, each carrying a spark of wonder. Nitya, whose questions never end and whose curiosity lights every room she enters. Diya, quiet, sharp, always thinking in code. Manvi, an artist of the cosmos, seeing galaxies in colors. Riyansh, bold, funny and inventive. And Arav, fearless and observant, piecing together every detail like a young scientist ready to decode the universe. Together, they enter ISRO not just as visitors but as explorers ready to learn, discover and return with stories.
Welcome to ISRO, the place where impossible is just a starting point. Right now, 57 satellites are in orbit and the number would increase by 3 times in 3 years for serving the country. To summarize, the Indian Space Program, a program which started by the cycle era, by 2040 will be on par with any other spacefaring nation in terms of launches, satellite communication, applications or capabilities.
Hey, everyone, come over here. Look at this. Ooh, wow. Looks amazing. Hey, wait. Let me click a picture. Okay.
Hello students.
Congratulations, sir. India's LVM-3 launch vehicle has successfully launched the CMS-3 communication satellites in its 5th operational flight on November 2nd, 2025.
Thank you. Sir, how did this all even begin when India had nothing?
We had someone who saw everything. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. He turned a church into a lab and a beach into a launch pad. The launch site, Tumba, had no sophisticated facilities. The main office was the local church and a cattle shed served as a lab. Due to the lack of proper roads and heavy vehicles, initial rocket components were transported on bicycles and bullock carts.
The second slightly heavier rocket used a traditional bullock cart to move it to the launch pad. A stark image of frugal innovation.
The entire program operated on a shoestring budget, forcing scientists
like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to rely on ingenious, low-cost solutions. This humble start demonstrated the scientist's immense dedication and resourcefulness, paving the way for India's future space superpower status.
So, science began on sand?
Yes, because dreams don't ask for luxury, only courage.
Sir, if dreams need courage, I have so much courage that even my exam marks run away from me.
Students, Sarabhai taught us resilience. Even if we are behind today, we run faster, not smaller.
Sir, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam?
A boy who sold newspapers but carried galaxies inside his eyes. He led SLV-3, India's first satellite launch vehicle.
And we conquered space.
Not at first. The rocket crashed into the sea. Failure echoed across the nation.
What did Kalam sir do then?
He stepped forward and said, "The failure is mine." But when success came a year later, he gave all the credit to his team.
That's leadership. Sir, how did ISRO grow so fast after that?
We were denied technology, sanctioned, stopped. The world thought India would give up. But India answered. We built our own destiny. We reached Mars in the first attempt. We reached Moon's south pole and we launched 104 satellites at once.
And proved that dreams can lift nations. Sir, do you miss Kalam sir and Sarabhai sir?
Yes, every day. But some people become stars so they can guide us from the sky. Remember their message. Strength is not in never falling. Strength is in rising every single time you fall.
Sir, if life pushes me down, so I will bounce back like Viraat's rocket. 3, 2, 1. Sir, what is that?
Oh, this! Right behind him is our most secretive, most delicate project, the prototype for the Cronus 5 time displacement unit, our time machine. But please, don't touch anything. It's incredibly sensitive. See these switches and lights? This big red lever arms the power core. These yellow toggles set the destination century. And this green button is only for safe control start. These blue lights show if the time field is stable. And these flashing red ones are danger signals. Everything is carefully calibrated. So no one should press, twist or slide without full training.
Sir, this looks amazing. Are we really standing next to a working time machine?
Yes, it's a functional, operational time machine. I'll step out for a moment for an important call from the boss. Yes, sir. The reading from the control room? Yes. Until I return, stay behind the yellow line and treat this console like a live rocket, only to be handled by trained scientist Dr. Sriyaj. No one goes near the console. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in a minute. Stay behind the safety line. Remember, no buttons, no selfies.
This is once in a lifetime opportunity. Imagine a photo for the school journal, captains at ISRO time machine. Just one picture. We don't have to touch anything, right? Guys, the scientist clearly said no. It's okay. Come everyone. We'll just stand closer. Let's get onto the platform for the photo. Okay everyone, ready?
I'll just tweak up the lights so it looks cooler. Hey, wait, where is Riyaj? Hey Riyaj, what are you doing?
The engine is starting up.
Hey, why is it shaking this much? My phone, it's frozen. The screen is only showing static. I think we triggered something big. Oh, what is happening? Oh, why is this shaking much? Oh my god. My phone. It's frozen. It's only showing static. I think we triggered something big. Someone, stand this machine. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Let's do something.
Sir! Sir! Where are the children going? What's happening? Ma'am, don't worry. We're trying to fix it. Ma'am, please, wait for some time. We're trying to bring them back. What? I need to inform Principal Sir about this. Hello, sir?
Hello? Hello, ma'am? Hello?
2000 year into the heart of ancient India. This is the Mauryan Empire, the first great pan-Indian empire.
In the vast plains and forests of ancient India, a young Chandragupta Maurya rose from obscurity to challenge the powers that ruled the subcontinent. With the guidance of the brilliant strategist Chanakya, he overthrew the Nanda dynasty in Magadha and laid the foundation of the Mauryan Empire around 321 BCE. Chandragupta's reign was marked by consolidation. He unified the fragmented kingdoms of northern India, established a strong administrative system, and built a network of spies and officials to govern efficiently. Today, Patliputra witnesses history. Chandragupta Maurya, under the guidance of Chanakya, takes the throne that will change the fate of India. A young king with a sage as his mentor is ready to forge an empire that will span the subcontinent.
Chandragupta.
दुश्मन पे प्रहार है
Chandragupta.
शस्त्र जैसी धार है
Chandragupta.
वीर भी ये धीर भी वंश का आधार है नीतिवान बुद्धिमान सूर्य जैसा शौर्य है ये चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य है ये चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य है द्रोह है तो दंशिए शत्रु का विध्वंसिए तीव्र वार काट दे मौत को भी मात दे चंद्र जिसके नाम में सूर्य जैसा शौर्य है वो चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य है वो चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य है वो चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य है
Chandragupta. Today is not just the crowning of a king, but the birth of a vision, an empire built on justice, courage, and wisdom. May your reign bring prosperity and strength to our people.
With the blessings of my Guru, I vow to serve my people and expand our empire. Let Dharma guide every step.
After decades of rulership, Chandragupta, seeking spiritual solace in Mahavira, left the empire to his son, Bindusara.
Bindusara, known for his diplomacy and strategic acumen, extended Mauryan influence southwards, solidifying the empire's reach and creating the condition for its golden age.
It was under Bindusara's son Ashoka that the Mauryan Empire would reach unprecedented heights.
And Ashoka, ascending the throne in 268 BCE, initially expanded the empire through conquest, most notably in the brutal Kalinga campaign.
Yet, the immense suffering he witnessed transformed him profoundly.
Tell me, brothers, does a life dedicated to Dharma truly wash away the blood of Kalinga? Does this ahimsa truly nullify the screams I still hear?
Your Majesty, your pen writes a greater history than your sword ever could. Your decision to renounce conquest, that is the most difficult journey.
I have seen fields soaked in sorrow. If my rule is to mean anything, it must heal the people, not harm them. Let your rock edicts, your pillars, and your stupas speak of kindness, tolerance, and respect for all life. Let Dharma travel with your name. You come in strange garments, children. Who are you to appear at the moment when my heart is breaking open?
Great Emperor Ashoka, we are students from a distant future. Our time machine brought us here by accident, but your story is part of our history. We have come to honor the Maurya house, the house of peace.
The house of peace? You see the end of my war, not the glory of my armies. That is good. Let the world remember not my conquests, but my change.
Your choice of ahimsa will travel farther than any army, Maharaj. Across Asia, your message will guide kings, monks, and common people. In our time, the wheel from your pillar is now at the center of India's flag. It reminds us every day the path of Dharma.
Your decision to choose peace became one of the strongest parts of our national identity.
Students, true strength is not in the weight of a weapon, but in the weight of your conscience. Let ahimsa be your only crown. Rule your actions with kindness, whether you are a king or a child.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham sharanam gacchami, dhammam sharanam gacchami, sangham sharanam gacchami.
Charging completed. Charging completed.
Hey everyone,
Charging
the machine
completed.
is fully charged to move further.
Now that we know how the time machine works, can we go to Satavahana era now? I know how to do that.
Yes, let's go.
From the heart of the Deccan Plateau, a new dynasty emerged, the Shatavahanas, not just as regional rulers but as the bridge between two golden ages, the Mauryas and the Guptas. In the vast Deccan Plateau, where the land stretches like an ancient scroll of stone, there rose a king whose name would thunder across centuries, Gautami Putra Shatakarni, son of the indomitable Gautami Palashri. The Deccan cried out for a protector, and destiny answered through him. From the rugged passes of Nashik to the fortified strongholds of Malwa to the coastal trade routes of Barukacha, his sword carved the path of Shatavahana resurgence. He defeated Nahapana, the mighty Shaka ruler, reclaimed lands seized decades earlier, and restored the prestige of the Deccan throne. He struggled against famine, against administrative breakdown, and against the dwindling morale of a people who feared their era was ending. Yet, with courage and discipline, he reshaped the realm, reuniting the lands from Malwa in the north to the Krishna Godavari basin in the south. On the stone walls of Nashik, his mother Gautami Balashri carved his story, a testament not just to her son's victories, but to the spirit of a dynasty reborn. And then, like the setting sun after a day of storm, Gautami Putra's journey reached its end. But the empire revived stood firm, waiting for a steady hand to guide it into an age of beauty. Into this restored land stepped his son, Vasishti Putra Pulumavi, the king who inherited a sword but chose to build with brush, chisel and commerce. Where his father conquered, Pulumavi created. Where Gautami Putra fought, Pulumavi fostered, for he understood that after war, a kingdom must learn to breathe again.
Maharaja Pulamavi, may Pratisthana shine as long as the Godavari flows. The Roman ships have brought gold far more than the last season.
Gold comes and goes, Kalyanaka. What matters is what we create with our own hands and what we leave behind for time.
Maharaja, the Relief Penalty Commission, the birth of the Bodhisattva, Maharaj's temptation and the great departure are nearly complete.
You artisans, carry the breath of Dharma in your fingertips. Show me. This is not stone. This is poetry that forgot it was once air.
Did you hear that? Poetry in stone. I want to write that down.
Look at the details in the lotus halos. How long must it take to carve that?
My guru says Amaravati sculptors breathe life into stone. I think I finally understand. And we are witnessing this in real time. Pulumavi himself praising them. Maharaja, we bring samples of the new pigment work for the caves. When light touches the walls, the Buddha's stills will move like water.
Ajanta's walls must be more than just color. They must be a mirror of the eternal journey. Do the pigments still come from the western ports?
Yes, Maharaja. The Roman traders bring minerals, blue that burns like the sky, green that glows like the monsoon forest. In exchange, we send cotton, pepper, and beads. Roman blue. Imagine colors traveling across oceans. And Ajanta sends back stories through art. It's like the world is speaking in colors. I want to be a trader. No. A painter. No. Both. You just want to travel on those big ships. Great King Pulamavi, Roma hungers for your black cotton and shiny beads. Our gold flows like the Tiber toward your empire.
And we welcome your gold. But remember, friend, a kingdom's wealth is not the gold it receives, but the craft it nurtures. My father, the great Gautami Putra, won back this empire with the sword of Dharma and the shield of justice. I am destined to strengthen it with trade, art, and learning. Let Amaravati stone speak of compassion. Let Ajanta's colors whisper of wisdom. Let Pratishtana become the river where east and west meet, not in conflict, but in creation. Let the world remember, that is Pratishtana, where we build not only trade routes, but beauty, faith, and the soul of Deccan.
He speaks like a philosopher, not a king.
That is why our teachers say the Satavahanas ruled with wisdom.
He is building an empire of art, not just land.
And we get to witness it. Now, let's take a deep dive into the future, at least 8 centuries beyond, to see what is happening in the south.
You mean to say your house of Cholas?
Before we get there, ahead lies the Gupta kingdom, where art, science, and mathematics will illuminate the path of civilization. Let's go there first.
Okay then, I can wait.
The engine is starting up.
Amaravati sculptors breathe life into stone. I think I finally understand.
And we are witnessing this in real time. Pulumavi himself praising them. Maharaja, we bring samples of the new pigment work for the caves. When light touches the walls, the Buddha's stills will move like water.
Ajanta's walls must be more than just color. They must be a mirror of the eternal journey. Do the pigments still come from the western ports?
Yes, Maharaja. The Roman traders bring minerals, blue that burns like the sky, green that glows like the monsoon forest. In exchange, we send cotton, pepper, and beads. Roman blue. Imagine colors traveling across oceans. And Ajanta sends back stories through art. It's like the world is speaking in colors.
I want to be a trader. No. A painter. No. Both.
You just want to travel on those big ships. Great King Pulamavi, Roma hungers for your black cotton and shiny beads. Our gold flows like the Tiber toward your empire.
And we welcome your gold. But remember, friend, a kingdom's wealth is not the gold it receives, but the craft it nurtures. My father, the great Gautami Putra, won back this empire with the sword of Dharma and the shield of justice. I am destined to strengthen it with trade, art, and learning. Let Amaravati stone speak of compassion. Let Ajanta's colors whisper of wisdom. Let Pratishtana become the river where east and west meet, not in conflict, but in creation. let the world remember. That is Pratishtana, where we build not only trade routes, but beauty, faith, and the soul of Deccan.
He speaks like a philosopher, not a king. That is why our teachers say the Satavahanas ruled with wisdom. He is building an empire of art, not just land. And we get to witness it.
కాలవాహిని శాలివాహన సఖముగా ఘన కీర్తి పొందిన సుప్రభాత సుజాత వహిని గౌతమి సుత శాతకర్ణి బహుపరా బహుపరా బహుపరా.
Come guys, let's go.
The engine is starting up.
Fix it. Please don't worry.
Sir, how do we get them back?
Children, please come back. Can you hear me? Hello? Please come back. Children, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
History, there stand two emperors, Samudragupta and Vikramaditya, born in different centuries, yet bound by a legacy that feels like a single breath of time.
One, Samudragupta, the Napoleon of India, whose Veena sang as gracefully as its sword struck with precision. A warrior scholar, he stitched together a subcontinent not merely by conquest, but by diplomacy, benevolence, and a vision of unity.
The other, Vikramaditya of Ujjain, the king whose throne became a beacon for poets, astronomers, artists, and dreamers. If Samudragupta expanded the map of India, Vikramaditya expanded the mind of India. Under his reign, knowledge was not just admired, it was celebrated as the highest form of power.
Between these two emperors flows a single river, the river of Dharma, Shaurya, and Kala, of valor, righteousness, and the arts.
Ujjain's pride lies not in its gold, but in its genius. Kalidas, what new magic has your pen created?
Priyam Priyanka Gatam Smarami. I remember my beloved resting close to my heart. Maharaj, I am nearing the completion of Abhignana Sakuntalam, a love so pure, born in a forest, tested in a palace, lost in forgetfulness, but remembered through destiny. Even the king, strong as a lion, can kneel before the power of love.
Your words turn silence into fragrance. And how will the story end, Kalidas?
With reunion, Maharaj, for love that is true may stumble, yet never dies. Just like the seasons return, the heart returns to its origin.
While poets chase love, how do mathematicians approach truth in the heavens?
Lankyam merur madhyam bhamur dakshinato ravirudiyati. The sun rises due east, only for the center of the earth. For the rest,
Sunrise shifts with latitude. This is Shunya. 0. Not absence, but a seed. It represents nothing yet infinity.
How can nothing be something?
Because 0 completes the count. Remove it and numbers crumble. Place it right and a 1 becomes 10, 100 and 1,000. It is emptiness that gives power.
From Shakuntalam, Smritir aparta tava Dushyanta. Your memory was taken away, O Dushyanta.
When Dushyanta forgot, love became 0. But remembering made it infinite. Separation gives love power. 0 gives numbers power.
Maharaj, a monk from the land of China, requests permission to enter the Sabha. His journey has been long.
Let him enter. Ujjain welcomes travelers seeking knowledge.
Great King of Ujjain, I am Fahin, a seeker of Dharma who has traveled across deserts, mountains and seas to witness the conduct and learning of Bharatavarsha.
We are honored, revered traveler. What brings you to our court today?
I have visited your monasteries and universities. I wish to see the source from which this learning flows, the king and his scholars. Sir, may I inquire what principle are you demonstrating? A simple idea. This circle here represents Shunya, a device to mark absence in counting, to make calculations easier. Your explanation is profound in its simplicity. Bharat scholars continue to astonish me.
Scholarship endures because kings like ours give learning a place of honor.
Knowledge belongs not to kings, but to those who seek it.
I shall record in my travels that the court of Ujjain nurtures not only philosophy and poetry, but also new ideas in mathematics and governance. Your kingdom values learning without prejudice.
Let this Sabha stand witness. Here, ideas may differ, but all voices are heard with respect. Art and science are two wings of the same Garud. Let them fly together for Bharat.
As long as curiosity is allowed to ask questions, Bharat will progress.
And as long as hearts feel, stories like Shakuntala will live.
As long as travelers are welcomed, your fame will cross mountains and oceans.
Poetry, science, and now the world. Let it be known, Bharat's knowledge is not hidden within borders. It is a lamp for all those who seek light.
Jai Jai Vikramaditya!
Jai Jai Vikramaditya!
Jai Vidya!
Jai Kala! Jai Maitri!
That was magnificent. I felt like I was truly sitting in Vikramaditya's court, watching poetry and mathematics breathe the same air. I can't believe how seamlessly love, numbers, and destiny are connected. Even 0 felt magical.
Children, please come back. Can you hear me? Hello? Please come back. Children, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Guys, I think I hear Ma'am's voice from the time machine.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you, ma'am. I'm Arav. Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. We can hear you, ma'am. We are right here. From Riyansh. Please.
Yes, Riyansh. Yeah, I can hear you. The scientists have set the date. Please come now. Please come now.
Quick, hurry everyone. Let's go back.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
The Gupta age, radiant with poetry and mathematics, now reaches its zenith.
Kalidasa has shown the travelers the soul of compassion, and Aryabhatta has revealed the clarity of numbers.
Together, they have gifted humanity the twin pillars of wisdom, empathy, and logic. Yet the journey of time does not end here.
Fade out. Fade out.
The sun rose gently over the fertile banks of the Kaveri. Golden rays touched the waters as if paying homage to a man whose vision would shape centuries. Arulmozhivarman, the prince who would become Rajaraja Chola, the emperor of emperors.
Under his reign, the Chola banners unfurled far beyond the Tamil lands. But true greatness is not forged by war alone.
Rajaraja Chola wielded three powers that defined his legacy: the power of vision, the power of culture, and the power of devotion.
Expanding horizons, he built one of the most formidable naval forces Asia had ever seen.
Patron of art and knowledge, temples became universities. Sculptors found new meaning in granite. Dancers stepped into immortality through Bharatanatyam's codified grammar.
The temple eternal, the Brihadishwara temple of Tanjavur. A temple not built, but willed into existence. A granite wonder whose towering vimana touched the heavens, whose sculptures breathed life, whose corridors echoed with hymns and bronze bells.
चोळ खड्ग सञ्चारं संहारम् ओ सोगसरि पूवा पूमाले शुभमणि शिखरं स्पृशिञ्चैर माराया कुमार चोर चित्त चोर रारायेलुकोर करवाल मी वेळ कनुलेर्र जय्यंग भुजबलमु ई वेळ भूतलमु मोयंग धैर्यमु मोहरिंप राजमु विस्तरिंप राजा श्रेष्ठ राज तेज सूर्य तेज वीर राज वीर शूरा
Talikumaran, this stone must not move. Not today, not in 100 years, not in 1,000. This is not only a temple, it is a mountain we are raising.
My king, every stone interlocks with another. No mortar, no gaps. The Vimana will rise like a single giant shape. Its weight will press down evenly on all sides. Nothing will shift.
Ooh, that's engineering genius. Thousands of tons balanced perfectly. He speaks of stability like it is a living law. This place is built to stay unmoving through floods, storms, even quakes.
You cast Nataraja, the Lord who dances creation and destruction. Even as he moves, his center must remain steady. Your bronze must hold that balance.
Maharaja, we use Panchaloha, 5 sacred metals. If one metal is even little impure, the idol tilts, cracks,
or loses its shine. When the mixture is right, the bronze becomes everlasting. It survives heat, rain, and time itself.
They understood metallurgy at a level that took others centuries.
Then craft not only idols, but also the great bells, the temple lamps, and the ceremonial plates. Let every object reflect the same perfection. Let the world know that Chola hands can shape metal like poetry.
My king, every piece we forge will honor Shiva, and every alloy we mix will honor the Chola name.
Stone that doesn't move, bronze that never weakens. The entire site is a masterclass in ancient engineering. They were built for centuries, not decades. No wonder their creations still stand tall. This is why we came, to learn from the greatest builders of their age.
My king, the fleet is ready. Trades, temples, and the word of Shiva will follow in your wake. Today, our empire reaches beyond the seas. These ships carry more than soldiers. They carry our faith, our culture, our way of life. Temples must rise, not just here, but wherever our waters reach. Let the name of Chola shine across the oceans.
Centuries have passed since Rajaraja Chola oversaw this marvel of stone and bronze.
The Nataraja bronze, cast using Panchaloha, a sacred alloy of 5 metals, maintains its balance and shine even after centuries of heat, humidity, and storms. Its vibration frequency, unknowingly tuned to withstand environmental stress, reflects a mastery of metallurgy far ahead of its time.
Beyond the temple, the Chola Navy sailed with precision-engineered ships capable of traversing hundreds of kilometers of open sea, spreading culture, trade, and faith across the Indian Ocean.
Today, the temple still stands, the idols still move in eternal grace, and the stones still endure the weight of time. What Rajaraja Chola built was more than a temple. It was a fusion of art, science, engineering, and vision. A legacy that continues to inspire awe, wonder, and admiration around the world.
What do I say? Where are they? How long will it take?
Ma'am, I'm pretty sure they will be back here soon.
Yes, got them.
They're almost here.
Almost gave me a heart attack. Whose idea was this?
It was mine.
Riansh, you? Again?
Sorry, ma'am. I won't do this again. Sorry, ma'am.
Welcome back, students. Did you see? Did you learn?
Yes.
History, science, and vision, all waiting for the curious mind.
Yes, sir. And now we understand everything we see, every creation, every law, every ship and temple is a lesson in vision, craft, and courage.
I understand, children. Knowledge is powerful, experience is greater than power.
But responsibility must always guide curiosity.
So, can you all be responsible children too?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am. We agree we were irresponsible. Sure, we will take you on our next journey.
Riyansh!
But ma'am, quest is real. It lives in history and in us. Even though the dynasties were separated by centuries, the lessons are connected. Observation, experimentation, innovation. They all master quest naturally. And we can see how each dynasty influenced the next. Maurya's laid foundations.
Shatvahana expanded trade and art.
Gupta's advanced science and literature. And Cholas perfected engineering and naval strategies.
I feel like we've walked through a school of history, and every lesson is still alive if we choose to apply it.
Exactly. These visits weren't just trips through time. They were experiences in thinking, creating, and leading.
And now, carrying these lessons back, we can apply quest in our own world. From history to our actions, everything is connected. The mission is concluded. We have secured the past,
perfected the present, and unlocked the future. Through quest, we are ready for study and future exploration.
As our journey through India's mission through centuries, unity, Rashtra Aradhan is a tribute to devotion toward our nation, reminding us that strength is born when diverse voices come together as one. Students of grade 1 to 6 now join in chorus to celebrate India's unity in diversity and shared legacy we inherit and uphold.
हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन आराधन हम करें तन से मन से धन से तन मन धन जीवन से हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन राष्ट्र आराधन अंतर से मुख से कृति से निश्चल हो निर्मल मति से अंतर से मुख से कृति से निश्चल हो निर्मल मति से श्रद्धा से मस्तक नत से हम करें राष्ट्र अभिवादन हम करें राष्ट्र अभिवादन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन आराधन करें राष्ट्र आराधन तन से मन से धन से तन मन धन जीवन से हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन आराधन करें राष्ट्र 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 आराधन करें राष्ट्र
I request all the students to be on the stage. I request all the students to be on the stage for a group picture. Come back to your positions. I request all the students to come back to your position for a group picture. A stirring tribute to unity and nationhood. Let us appreciate the performers with heartfelt applause.
As we draw closer to the close of this memorable evening, we enter a moment of calm reflection and gentle celebration. The season of Christmas begins with a message of peace, hope, and quiet joy, values that resonate across cultures and generations. It is now time to express our gratitude to all who made celebration possible. I invite Ms. Deepthi Chaudhary, our pre-primary coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Splendid evening indeed. So good evening everyone. On behalf of Ortus International School, it is my honor to extend heartfelt thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. E. Prasad Rao, for graciously accepting our invitation and inspiring us with your presence and words. We are equally grateful to all the dignitaries and guests for being part of our celebration. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all the parents for their constant encouragement and for taking time out of their busy schedules to support and prepare their children for today's performances. Your trust, involvement, and cooperation have played a vital role in the success of this event. My heartfelt thanks to our MD sir and Principal sir for their vision, guidance, and unwavering support. I also extend my sincere gratitude to our teachers, support staff, and admin department whose dedication, creativity, and teamwork over the past weeks have brought today's program into life. A very special thanks to all our learners, the little learners, the true stars of this evening. Their confidence, enthusiasm, and mesmerizing performances have filled us all with pride. Lastly, thank you to everyone who had contributed behind the scenes and to our audiences for their presence and encouragement. Together, you have made this Founders' Day a memorable and grand success. Thank you all and have a pleasant evening. See you again.
just as the Cholas, Mauryas, Satavahanas, and Guptas laid foundations that stood the test of time, this school too begins its journey with strong roots, clear vision, and limitless hope. This Founders' Day marks the very first chapter of a long and inspiring legacy. With gratitude to the past, pride in the present, and confidence in the future, we thank each one of you for being a part of this historic beginning. Ortus, designing tomorrow, today. Let us take from the past, which strengthens character, sharpens intellect, and shapes a future grounded in values that no era can erase. May this institution grow in wisdom, values, and excellence. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the evening ahead.